Well, thank you very much. And you see the spirit from the hostages, and that's what they are, as hostages. They've been treated terribly and very unfairly, and you know that, and everybody knows that. And we're going to be working on that soon. The first day we get into office, we're going to save our country, and we're going to work with the people to treat those unbelievable patriots, and they were unbelievable patriots and are. You see the spirit just cheering, they're cheering while they're doing that, and they did that in prison.
Hey, brother, we're boots on the ground here. We're moving on to Capitol now. I'll give you a boots on the ground update here in a few.
Multiple Capitol entries! Multiple Capitol entries! We're still taking metal, sharpened optics, missiles to include bottles and rocks.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Effectively a riot.
1349 hours declaring it a riot.
And to the republic for which it stands.
Okay, guys, apparently this tip of the spear has entered the Capitol building.
One nation, under God. Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At least this Capitol we can defend. We gotta have what we have.
Get your hands off!
Yeah. The fuck?
Take your hands off!
Where the fuck are they?
Cruise 50 has tanked. 1033. I repeat, 1033 was from the Capitol. We have been tanked and we've lost the line.
Can I speak to Pelosi? Yeah, we're coming, bitch. Oh, my bitch, we're coming for you too, fucking traitor.
Well, thank you very much. And you see the spirit from the hostages, and that's what they are, as hostages. They've been treated terribly and very unfairly, and you know that, and everybody knows that. And we're going to be working on that soon. The first day we get
Names down, and we start hunting them down one by one.
traitors get guillotined into office, we're going to save our country, and we're going to work with the people to treat those unbelievable patriots, and they were unbelievable patriots and are.
The former president of the United States stood on a stage and glorified domestic terrorists. He made a song with the so-called J6 prison choir. Yes, that is a real thing. Actual January the 6th insurrectionists in prison singing together. Trump played that song, which you are hearing right now, at the beginning of his rally. And to top it all off, he did all this on a stage in Waco, Texas. Yes, the site of that deadly standoff between law enforcement and a heavily armed cult group 30 years ago. It remains a powerful symbol of government overreach for right-wing extremists even today. But of course, Trump's fans in the crowd, they lapped it all up on Saturday. New York Times opinion columnist Charles Blow saw the reaction for himself in Waco this weekend and writes that, quote, "This is part of what makes Trump so dangerous."
Well, thank you very much. And you see the spirit from the hostages, and that's what they are, as hostages. They've been treated terribly and very unfairly, and you know that, and everybody knows that. And we're going to be working on that soon. The first day we get into office, we're going to save our country, and we're going to work with the people to treat those unbelievable patriots, and they were unbelievable patriots and are. You see the spirit just cheering, they're cheering while they're doing that, and they did that in prison.
I'm very happy about it. It's been a great week for us, really, as a family. We're happy to feel safe. We're happy he's in a place where he can't hurt us. He can't hurt anybody else. Of course, there's that dark cloud sort of looming of pardon. Depending on who gets in office next.
A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. So the really nice thing is we have lines, and I want to thank Chase and I want to thank Alan, but we have lines going all around the block. They're going all around this block. They've never seen anything like this one. Oh, good. That's what I just want to tell you, I've wanted to do this for a long time.
I think Trump's base measures him by a different standard. It's not about the standard of a conventional politician. They look at him as an entertainer. They look at him as something of a wry comedian. And we may think of that comedy as puerile and vulgar, it may be dripping in racism and sexism and misogyny. But for them, that is precisely what they like. And with any other comedian, they don't necessarily have to abide by the truth. They can just stretch it. As long as it's funny and entertaining, it works. They don't have to abide by kind of conventional rules of decorum. As long as it works and it's funny, it's entertaining. There's a lot of people, and I don't think we kind of capture this enough, who are simply entertained by the man. And they love the fact, added to the entertainment, that quotient, that he also has the power to advocate and fight for causes that they like.
In this video, I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet, just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything. That's what you said, correct?
Well, historically, that's true with stars.
It's true with stars that they can grab women by the pussy?
Well, that's what it's. If you look over the last million years, I guess that's been largely true. Not always, but largely true. Unfortunately or fortunately.
We campaigned for a year, and I obliterate my competition, and they said, sir, please don't talk about these people that way. They're Republicans. I said, I don't give a shit. They're terrible. Funny. It's spelled Fanny. It's spelled Fanny like your ass, right, Fanny? But when she became DA, she decided to add a little French, a little fancy. Fanny. Fanny, and I saved you. And you've bit me, but why? You know your bite is poisonous. If you call them people, I don't know if you call them people. In some cases, they're not people, in my opinion, but I'm not allowed to say that because the radical left says that's a terrible thing to say. They say you have to vote against him because did you hear what he said about humanity? I've seen the humanity, and these are bad. These are animals, okay? What we're going through right now. We're taking in snakes. We're taking in snakes. Yeah, maybe this one gets to you too. We're taking in, we'll get it to you.
To run the Justice Department is this guy.
We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes, we're going to come after the people in the media who lied about American citizens, who helped Joe Biden rig presidential elections. We're going to come after you. Whether it's criminally or civilly, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're putting you all on notice.
That is Kash Patel, the former chief of staff to Trump's Secretary of Defense, a man who is apparently on the short list for Attorney General if Donald Trump retakes office. Now, Trump has not been shy about his desire to weaponize the DOJ and use it to go after his enemies, and we should probably take him at his word about that. I do think he is serious, but don't just take it from me. Last month, Trump announced that all of the January 6th committee members should go to jail. And today, the LA Times interviewed some of those members to ask how seriously they were taking those threats. Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren said, "One thing I learned on the committee is to pay attention and listen to what Trump says because he means it. Eliminate our constitutional system and start arresting his political enemies, I guess I would be on that list." The paper also interviewed Congressman Adam Schiff, who Trump has made one of his top political enemies. Schiff told the Times that he is having real-time conversations with his staff about how to make sure he stays safe if Trump follows through on his threat.
You believe that you can deliver the goods on this in a pretty short order the first couple of months so we can get rolling on prosecutions?
Yes, we got the bench for it, Bannon, and you know those guys. I'm not going to go out there and say their names right now so the radical left-wing media can terrorize them. But, excuse me, the one thing we learned in the Trump administration the first go-around is we got to put in all America patriots top to bottom.